Ant-Man is coming out next week, and I'm very excited for it, and I'll tell you why. Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd's my MCM this week. I just feel like he'd get me, you know? I think it's interesting that Marvel is just now making an Ant-Man feature. In fact, he was one of the founding members of the Avengers. Captain America wasn't even on the original team. And Hank Pym was the guy who created Ultron.
But I mean, come on, Ant-Man's just a guy whose strength and talks to insects.
That's like saying Aquaman only talks to fish and he only rules 75% of the planet, the ocean part. Ant-Man is very important, and his powers are not as lame as you think, which is why this list is top 7 things I would do if I were Ant-Man. Number 7. There are a lot of adventures to be had in the miniature realm of things, I imagine. I would totally shrink down to the size of my Legos and have Lego adventures, like real ones. Zoom across the galaxy with Star-Lord. I'd engage in epic lightsaber battles with Darth Vader. I would slow dance with Wild Style. So weird. Number 6. I'm a guy who really likes to go swimming. I think most people are guys who like to go swimming. Actually, that's not true. Some of you are girls who like to go swimming. But sometimes it's just hard to go to a swimming pool. And sometimes that swimming pool is full of peeing kids. If I had the powers of Ant-Man, I would make anything a swimming pool. You say you've always wanted to go swimming in a vat of pudding? Get yourself a snack pack and go for it, sucker fish. This is the best soup I've ever had. Boom! Hot tubbed. Seriously, you could have a pool anywhere, anytime you wanted. Just carry around a water bottle. I'm a smart person for thinking of that. Number 5. I have to tell you guys something. I really love food. Like, it is a problem how much I like food. That's why I have to film all of my videos waist up, because like everything goes to my hips and I'm just a monster down there. Just like a big cellulite monster. But if I were Ant-Man, then I could shrink down to a size where crumbs would be completely appetizing and filling. Just a crumb of that little roast beef, a crumb of that taco salad, a crumb of that whatever the heck that is. Now, I don't know the science. I don't know if I'd grow back to my normal size and I'd be like all hungry and stuff. But I imagine that this is a world where shrinking suits really are a possibility. So I'm not really thinking about the science on this one. Ant-Man has the ability to communicate with ants. He usually uses this to like swarm people with ants. So if I were Ant-Man, I would talk to ants. Can they talk back? I guess that's the real question. Like, I can send messages to them, but they send messages to me. Is it via dance like bees? I would talk to ants via FTDP. Number 3. Now, I'm not like a law-breaking kind of guy, but I do have a slightly rebellious streak in me. I hate wearing clothes. Like, doing this video is uncomfortable for me because I have to wear clothes from here up for you guys. You heard me. But if I could shrink, I would go streaking everywhere and I wouldn't get caught. I would feel the freedom of the wind underneath my whole body and nobody would know because I'd be so small. So, next time you're walking down the street and you hear a very, very, very tiny, chances are there's a nude little Cippy running around your foot. So be thinking about that. Number 2, if I had the power to shrink down to the size of an ant, I would crawl on the shoulders of my friends and pretend to be their conscience. You know, Jiminy Cricket style. I wouldn't tell them to do bad things like light things on fire. I'd put subtle whispers in Justin's ear. Go to Cippy's house. Give him your Xbox to help him be a better person. Or you could do like that thing in Dumbo, you know, like when the mouse crawls in the guy's ear and he's like, hey, you should do this and this, huh, boy. Plant things in their brain, Inception style. Ant-Man-ception. Ant-Man-ception. Number 1. Now let's imagine for a second that we are in a world that I have a suit that allows me to shrink down to the size of an ant. Then we probably also live in a world where there is a 90-year-old super soldier, a giant green monster, and a playboy billionaire philanthropist who flies around in a titanium suit of armor. If I were Ant-Man, I would probably join the Avengers. I mean, I've already got the suit, and I've got this science technology, and I built Ultron once. I would bring a lot to the team! Plus I get a role in Captain America 3, Civil War! Because it can't be Spider-Man. You know, I would have been really good at it. And I sent letters saying I'd be really good at it, and they didn't even listen to me, guys. I said I wanted to be Spider-Man! I wanted to be Spider-Man in the movie! And those are the top 7 things I would do if I were Ant-Man. What about you? Let me know in the comments below, and also don't forget to tell me what list you think that I should cover next. And please subscribe to the channel. As you can see, I have enough emotional issues as it is. I want to be Spider-Man! Oh, I'm supposed to sing a song for you guys. Ant-Man, Ant-Man, doing whatever Paul Rudd can. That's all I got.